have just arrived here in Cholula, which is a magic town, a Pueblo Magico, about 35 minutes outside of the city of Puebla. And I've come here for a few reasons. So Cholula is said to be the oldest town in all of the Americas. Not just Mexico, but all of the Americas. And also the pyramid here, which I'm about to go climb, is said to be the biggest pyramid in the world by volume. This pyramid is mostly covered still in like grass, so you can see a bit of the base where it's been excavated, and you can see a monastery or a convent that is built at the top, but you can't really see the bit in between. It kind of just looks like a hill, which probably is a bit deceiving because it means it doesn't really look as big as it really is. The church was closed. You could only go up to the top and check out the views, but you couldn't actually go inside. But this is the archaeological zone where you can actually see, I think, some of the base of the pyramid, and some of it has been excavated. So I just paid 80 pesos to get in. So apparently here, this is actually a part of one of the original buildings down below. And then you can see, if you can imagine, this whole thing was one big pyramid. And now you've got the church on top. Just reading the info boards there, and it says apparently the people, the inhabitants of Cholula back in the day, actually took a lot of influence and inspiration from the pyramids of Teotihuacan, which are the really large pyramids outside of Mexico City. So they got the ideas for these sloping walls there and sort of copied them. So I think after that hike it is time for an ice lolly. Helados. These are all the flavors. Look at all the flavors. Gracias. If you guys are looking for a super cute coffee shop once you leave the archaeological zone, once you exit, there is a market straight in front of you and to the right. But if you take a left and walk down maybe 2 or 3 minutes, you'll find the street with like 4 or 5 cafes in a row. They mightn't look like much from the front, but once you go out the back, there's this really cute little garden area. There's like horses out to the right, and you have the amazing view of the church on the hill. So I'm just here chilling out with an iced latte before I continue on with my day, and I really recommend you guys do the same. Now that I've seen Cholula's very famous pyramid, which is the main reason most people come here to Cholula, it's time to discover the rest of this Pueblo Magico and see what it has to offer. Legend has it that there are over 365 churches in the town of Cholula, one for every day of the year, or one for each pre-Hispanic temple that used to exist here in the city. Now, talking to locals, they say it's more like 159 churches, and that's if you include the really small ones. But I thought it would be fun to show you guys as many churches as I can find on my day here in beautiful, colourful Cholula. Who knows, maybe we'll even get a bit of a movie montage. As it's almost lunchtime, I'm actually going to walk down to Cholula's main Mercado, the market, to see if I can get something to eat and just check it out. As I heard, Cholula is actually quite a famous town for its food. So I'm definitely in the more local area of town now. There's not a tourist to be seen. This is the area that the Mercado is in, and then there's loads of like local shops as well, selling different types of food and just things that you might need for your house or your car, different types of clothes, stuff like that. As you guys can see, the food here is super cheap. 2 tacos for 12 pesos. Oh my god, this place is so colourful. I think there's like piñatas hanging up everywhere. It's really quite busy. There's food, there's clothes, there's boots, fruit and vegetables, meat, everything you would expect in a normal market, I guess. And like in every market I've been to, there's the flower section. They love their flowers here. Wow, this market's beautiful. There's a big like stained glass window. I'm going to show you guys. What's that? Chicken? No. Pollo? I wasn't really sure where to eat, but these ladies are really calling me over. And the tortilla is like a weird color, like greeny purple, and I'm not even sure what they're putting on it, but it looks delicious, so let's see. So I'm in here in the Mercado in Cholula, and I'm going to eat a gordita for lunch. So it looks like. So it's got red sauce on one side, green sauce on the other, string queso, cheese, and some onions on top. Yum. I never know how to eat these things. They're so big and they kind of fall apart. It's like one tortilla. It's a little bit spicy, that green sauce. It's like chilies or habanero. I'm so excited as I've made it here to Atlixco, probably saying that all wrong, which is one of the other Pueblo Magicos here in Puebla. It's only about a 35-minute drive, half an hour drive from Cholula, where I just was. And yeah, so I'm gonna go explore this hilly, beautiful town. What makes this Pueblo Magico quite unique is that there are a lot of colourful houses built into the side of a hill. There's also like a church quite high up on the hill and another church right on top of the hill. So it's kind of like, reminds me of some of these towns in Italy where the whole town is built into the side of a mountain. It really is very unique. I'm sorry, Cholula, as beautiful as you were and as cool as it was to check out that pyramid, Atlixco is way better. This place is so beautiful, it's so cool. I mean, like, there's all these crazy hills, there's all these beautiful murals and graffiti and paintings, and then it's like surrounded by mountains and you can literally see a volcano, and there's also a hill in the town with a church on top. So it's kind of got what Cholula has, but it's better. I mean, seriously, look at this street. Is this real life? This is insane. It's so colorful. Are you kidding me? So at the center of every zocalo, at the center of every square in the center of town, there's always sort of this little bandstand, the circular bandstand. But look at the one here. Okay, granted, it's now taken over by the Italian coffee company, which is not a good coffee place to drink at. I'm going to tell you, guys, check how beautiful this building is. I just decided to take the bus and it cost 32 pesos. I think it's going to take about 45 minutes.